What's going on, YouTube? Wet Movie One back here again with another live show. Just kind of going day by day, seeing how my day is as I, progress and everything like that. Sorry, I just sort of woke up from like a little cat nap. So I have like this little headache going on today. You know what I mean? Like you ever wake up and you just kind of like, just feel a little bit under the weather, but you're not sick. You just kind of I don't know. It could be just a lot of stuff that's going on, in my life and stuff that just kind of like compacts and hits me. But like, I just sort of woke up from a nap, so I have a little bit of bedhead going on. I see a handful of you guys joining the room. We got Movie G, we got Ed, we got Diana, Beth, I believe, and some others. But yeah, since we're starting off this live show right now, if you guys watching this and the repeat, check out my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter links are in the description box of this video, along with Out and About. The original movie link is in the description box right here. I'm trying to see if we can get to that. I'm trying to see if we can get that original Out and About movie up to 100,000 views before I upload the new one. So if you guys are watching this, make sure you guys check out that link, click on it, give that one a thumbs up, and just try to give it another view. But I also have a link to my eBay store in the description box of this video too. If you guys want to check out, see what I'm selling, I'm going to be adding more stuff, as the days go on. But I'm here to talk about a couple of topics when it comes to the stuff that's going on in the world around us. I may have mentioned one or two of these in the previous live show, but I didn't really get in depth on what I really think about what's really going on when it comes to one, Kobe Bryant, TMZ, and Shaun Weiss, an actor that I actually did a video with once, or an interview with once on my channel. And after that, I always grow up liking I like him and Michael Ray Bauer and stuff like that. These different actors that I used to like watching growing up as a kid and stuff. But I'm gonna be getting into that. He was also in the Mighty Ducks, and he just recently got arrested for burglary and being on drugs. But like I'm gonna be discussing that in a little while. But if you guys are watching this live show, definitely give it a thumbs up. Any support is welcome. And also I have some news to give you guys when it comes to the move and everything like that. There's a little bit of an update I can give you on that. What was says heard from Gabe. Yes, I heard from Gabe, but I haven't seen him in a while. I haven't seen him since I've seen him last in a video. So last time I saw him in person was the last time you guys saw him too, like video wise. Yeah, someone said it's sad what happened to Shaun Weiss, and it's also sad. It's always same thing with Kobe Bryant, dude. You know what I mean? And the whole thing with I want to talk about with Kobe Bryant, and because look, I'm not a big sports person, whatsoever. You know what I mean? Like sports is cool every once, to watch or whatever. I have no issue with people that like it, but like I'm just not a big sports guy. Obviously, I'm the movie person, but as I've been looking at stuff and like not reading up, but like looking at videos and people talking about things and like seeing different little things on like Yahoo News or whatever, and how what TMZ did. When it comes to breaking the news of Kobe Bryant and his daughter's death, and the other people that were on this plane, on this plane that crashed into the mountains and stuff, that was actually, within like 30-minute drive from where I'm at, where we even saw the smoke cloud from Kobe Bryant's plane on the day that he died out here where I'm at, and I didn't know this until like a day or so after or whatever, that TMZ broke the news of Kobe Bryant and all these other people that were on this plane dying before the police and the investigators and all that stuff can go to the actual families and tell them what happened. Like the families found out about their father, their husband, their family member, Kobe Bryant, and everyone else that died on that plane by watching the news and watching people tweet about it. You know what I mean? And it's really messed up because like it's supposed to, when something like that happens, who cares if you're the biggest famous person on the world or whatever, or just like me. Like the family members are the ones that should know first, not the big news medias. That shouldn't be pushed out, like that. I think that was kind of a jacked up move. Nothing TMZ said was false though. If they didn't do it, someone else would have. No, I know, but like at least like people should at least they should have waited until the families got notified before. The family shouldn't be sitting at home going, oh shit, what, my husband died, like on their phones or like watching the fucking news. It's kind of a messed up thing. No, no, I don't. Someone says, "Why don't you like sports?" I don't dislike sports. Sports has never been a big like thing I followed. You know what I mean? Like I don't know all the players' names. I don't know all the teammates. Like all that kind of stuff. Like I know how the games work and shit. But like I never just like followed it. Like, oh, who's going to be in the playoffs or who's going to the World Series and how that led up to what. Like I never really like followed sports. I watched baseball a lot when I was a kid with my dad. Like when I went to the Dodger games with him, but even then I never really followed it. You know what I mean? Like what I really liked that's like nostalgic to me. That's not the same anymore. If I ever do watch baseball on television, I used to love watching Dodger baseball on TV every once in a while. But I really liked Vince Scully's voice. He's like the voice of the Dodgers, and he always like, okay, we have Del Strawberry on first base right now, and who's coming up? Okay, Mike Scioscia is gonna coming up to bat. Like just the way his voice is, it's like really super nostalgic to me. Someone says, what is with that thumbnail? I don't know. I was just trying to throw something together because I had that picture of me doing this. If you're talking about the thumbnail to this video, a picture of me doing this I took when I was taking random thumbnail pictures for my Star Wars review video. If you look back at my what's it called, Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker movie review video, I did a couple of random pictures. I did one like this, like giving it a thumbs up, and I did one like fuck this movie because I didn't, I took the pictures before, I saw that, but I just didn't want anything. I just wanted to have something on there that's of the topic that I'm discussing in here. But like I said, I talk, when it comes to sports, the Dodgers and baseball. That's all I really ever really looked at, but I never really followed this stuff. Hey, Wet Movie, love from the UK. Well, love you too, Lewis. Thanks, brother. Planet Fresh TV. What is that? Do you remember Mike Scioscia? Yeah, Mike Scioscia. Yeah, and Daryl Strawberry and shit. But yo, people in here are disrespectful. Let Wet Movie share his thoughts. Yeah, I'm not like saying I'm not trying to spread hate or anything like that. I'm just trying to just talk about my thoughts and opinions on things. There's tons of people on this platform that do that all the time and stuff. And I'm when it comes to let's move on to this next topic here. Shaun Weiss, okay, the one that you see in the picture on the thumbnail here. He's an actor. Best known as playing Goldberg, the goalie, in all the Mighty Ducks movies. He also played Josh in one of my favorite childhood films of all time, Heavyweights. It must be good to see my big ass again. Like that dude. And I know he's a guy that's been struggling with addiction. You know what I mean? Like I have my own problems. You know what I mean? Like I know there's people I've talked to before when it comes to my thoughts on this. There's people that have drug and alcohol addictions, and like my father had, and what pretty much took him out. My dad wasn't a real big alcohol drinker, but he was always smoking weed, doing drugs. I'd never seen him do like the crazy stuff. I'm sure he did, but not around me or not around my family. But I know he did. But what was I going with this? Addiction, because we're talking about Shaun Weiss right now. I know he has this problem with methamphetamines, drugs, and stuff like that, and he kind of had that for the last handful of years and stuff. Because I heard that he's been in and out of like rehab and things throughout the years to try to help himself. And like I know how it feels to deal with addiction. I know, like I said, drugs and alcohol are different than food, because food is my comfort thing, is my my addiction. That's what got me to be close to 500 pounds. And because when I eat whatever makes me feel good, at least for a little while. Just like when people drink and do drugs, it makes them feel good for a little while, but then really fucked up. I know drugs, well, it's worse, of course, but like, I know how it is. So I feel kind of bad, when I see drug addicts and alcoholics and stuff, because when I was a kid, I used to go to these AA meetings with my dad in North Hollywood, and Al-Anon, not Al-Anon, but yeah, AA meetings. And when I was with him on every other weekend or whatever it was, and it was kind of really sad now that I think about it, how some of the guys really looked and things. But now Shaun Weiss, because I saw him a couple, Shaun Weiss, the kid from the Mighty Ducks and Heavyweights. I saw him like in 2016, and he was looking he looked okay. He was looking okay. He looked kind of sort of rough, but he didn't. He definitely doesn't look like how he does now. Because he just recently got arrested for breaking into someone's house, like burglarizing it, but under the influence of methamphetamines and stuff. But now he's in jail with a $50,000 bail. Like if you have to like pay $50,000 to get him out. And I just hope he can overcome this, man. Like I know I only met him once briefly and stuff, or actually twice. I met him once a long time ago in the late 90s when I was playing laser tag at this place in the Fallbrook Mall. And then, in 2016 at this comedy show. Actually, the video I did with him is the same video that, Leafy is here, made a video on me about, like where I called my brother-in-law the guy that's, fucking my sister. It's in that same video that he's in. And he, like I said, he looked kind of rough and stuff, but man, I just hope he can, figure out a way to move forward, when it comes to that, because even TMZ, like I said, TMZ covered his shit too. Someone says, help Gabe before he ends up like him. Dude, I wish I could. You know what I mean? I don't even know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know 100% sure where the fuck he's even at. You know what I mean? I haven't seen him in a few months now, so I don't even know exactly where he's at and if what he's telling me is exactly true. You know what I mean? He says he's jumping from job to job. Like I see pictures on his fucking Facebook page of things that he's not telling me about and text messages. Like he's fucking, one like dressed up in like a hard hat and like one of those like things like you would see prisoners wear. You know what I mean? Like before they go out and like pick trash off the side of the freeway. If you guys follow Gabe on social media or Facebook or whatever it is, I'm like, I try to message him or call him. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? What was that? Oh no, I don't know, bro. That was something I had to do, bro. I don't know. But whatever it is, he's not doing it anymore. So like, what was that, community service? Like I don't know exactly what's really going on with Gabe, because last time I seen him in person was the last time you seen him in a video. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know. And I'm not gonna lie, I do have one video that I did shoot with Gabriel and Aaron going out and about messing around town. And I haven't uploaded it yet because I'm just like, is this gonna be the last video of him that I upload on this channel? You know what I mean? When it comes to Gabriel, and I don't know. So I'm just sort of like keeping it, for like a rainy day. You know what I mean? It's just like a random out and about, going to a couple of like thrift stores, random places. But like, I'm just like, I don't want to upload that and just go, is that it? You know what I mean? Is this the last one I have of Gabe? So I don't know where the fuck he's at. I don't know what's really going on with him. Like what, I don't know the complete truth. I hope he's okay too. Like he sounds fine, when I talk to him on the phone. Like it's not like we're completely cut off from talking to one another or texting one another or whatever. But like, face to face, like saying, hey, what's up? Let's go out and hang out. Like, I try to ask, it doesn't happen. It's not, nothing moves forward when it comes to that. I try, especially I don't have a job at the moment. I could definitely go do some shit. But like, I don't really know where he's at. Hey, Wet Movie, how is it going? Keep your head up, bro. Well, thanks, Death Punch, bro. I'm just trying to move my life day by day, trying to figure out what's really gonna, how things are gonna progress. Did he pay for the Vegas trip? Andrew, what do you mean by that? If you're talking about the first Out and About movie, or Out and About vlog movie, that's a link for it is in the description box if you're watching this right now, to the original Out and About movie that I uploaded on YouTube years and years ago. I'm trying to see if we can get that video up to 100,000 views before I upload the second Out and About Las Vegas movie, to YouTube and stuff. So if you guys are in this room, check out the description box. I also have my eBay account in the description box too. But make sure you guys check it out and share it around. Let's see if we can get it up to 100,000 views. And if it gets up to 100,000 views, I'll upload that second Out and About movie here on my YouTube channel. But when it comes to the first Out and About, I won a contest online here. When there was like this rapper named Renegade Fox who was holding this lip sync battle. Like if you take his song and like made a music video lip syncing to his song, and whoever got the most views would win $10,000. And I didn't officially win because there was some weird shit going on, but the guy did cut me a check, and a lot of that money went towards like rent and bills because my family was really fucking struggling at the time, and a little portion of it went for me and Gabriel and Shaun to go to Las Vegas to make the very first Out and About movie. So when you guys see the first Out and About movie, that's how we got the money to do that one. Someone says Jake Paul or Gibb. I know who Jake Paul is, but who's Gibb? I don't know. I don't really follow Jake Paul either, but I know his name, just like Logan Paul, like all these guys, but I don't really watch those people. We have your back with Fox. No, I know, man. I appreciate you guys with that one. But like back then, dude, that was around the time my father passed away, and like we were just all kind of like struggling to fucking fucking keep the lights on and shit. But I appreciate all you guys. That was like 8 or 9 years ago or whatever the fuck that was. 7 to 9 years ago. Loved the first Out and About film. Thought it was great. Well, thank you so much, Sarah. It's not. They're not really movies. They're just like Out and About videos, but just longer. You know what I mean? But yeah. Big fan, Nick. Hey, thanks, Nick. I appreciate you watching, brother. Do you like the movie Simon Birch? Yeah, I remember really digging it. I think I have the DVD of that in my closet over there. I dig that one. Hey, Brandon Cross, I see you, bro. How you doing, man? Is Gabe doing okay? And how is your relationship with Cool Duder nowadays? With Gabe, like I talked about already, I don't really know what's happening with him and where exactly he is at. All I know is he's definitely not at his family's house anymore, because I can talk to his brother, and he hasn't seen him in a long time either, like face to face. So I don't know what's going on exactly, but all I know is I do he keeps in contact with me sporadically through like phone calls and texts and shit. And when it comes to Cool Duder, there is a small line of communication open on Instagram, but there's not really a whole lot being said back and forth with one another. It's just like it's kind of, it's there, but where do we even really go with anything? Can you start? Can I start a gaming channel? I don't know, man. I'm not really a big gamer. Shaun is the. Keep an eye on Gabe, Itzmo, and Luna. Well, Itzmo, or 90s or whatever, moved to Miami a few months ago. I helped her move on one of those days when she was, moving certain things and taking some stuff to storage and stuff like that. I was one of the people that helped her move. And when it comes to Luna, I haven't really talked to her in about over a year. I mean, like done any videos with her in over a year. She seems to be doing fine in videos and stuff that I've seen of her, but whatever you guys see that she posts online or on Instagram or whatever and YouTube is what I'm seeing too. Like there's not really anything going on. I don't know what's happening with her. I hope she's doing well. I mean, me and her, we're cool, but I don't know what she's really doing, how she's doing or what she's up to. I hope she's doing well. You need to watch Morgan Stewart's Coming Home. You will like Morgan Stewart's Coming Home. Is that like a Netflix thing or like a movie or something? Greetings from Ireland. Well, thank you. Oh shit, it's 1 a.m. over there. Well, get to bed. Get to bed over there in Ireland. Doesn't she have health issues? That I'm not sure. Like she never really, gets any like real super personal with me or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like certain people don't. some people don't like to open up about themselves. Like I'm right here. I'm kind of just opening up to everybody. When it comes to my YouTube channel and these live shows and everything. You know what I mean? Because like right now, we're in the process of moving. You know what I mean? Not like right now, but like tomorrow, the place that we may be moving to, because like my family put in an offer at this place, okay? And I guess this is something called escrow, and my family is going to be going to this place tomorrow for a walkthrough I can't even say the word inspector, to make sure the place is on the up and up, like there's no like big cracks in the walls or like the plumbing works. I don't know exactly what they're doing because I never had to go through that process before. But like my family is going to be going down to this place that we most likely going to be getting, unless there really is a big problem with it or something when the inspector goes around the house with them. And after that, we're just waiting on a date to where we have to go, kind of thing. That's where we are right now when it comes to the move. And for you, I don't know how many of you guys in this live chat right now, follow me on Facebook. But last night I did a Facebook live auction of some Blu-rays, DVDs, some signed autograph stuff that I have in my collection on there. And I think it went pretty well. And I was thinking about doing it on here because there's more people that would be watching, but at the same time I wouldn't know how to keep track of who bid it on what and how to contact them after the live show would have been over. On Facebook it's easier, more contained, and there could be, like I said, YouTube has more trolls, in it, kind of like talking shit every once in a while. And I wouldn't know what bid would be really true or not. But I think the auction went pretty well. A small handful of people came through with the payments, and I shipped out almost all the stuff today. There was 2 people or 3 people so far that bid on stuff that won, that haven't messaged me back yet when it comes to that live auction I did on Facebook. But I may be doing more of those live auctions to help try to raise money to help with the moving, like getting boxes and packing supply, packing stuff to ship, to box up, so when we move, and moving van guys and all that kind of shit. But that's what I've been trying to do lately. But I'm definitely not auctioning off or getting rid of stuff that I really love. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna be like doing something that I'm gonna be regretting or anything. Because when I was doing that auction, people were saying, Brendan, you're gonna fucking regret this. You're gonna regret this one day, man. And I'm just like, well, I gotta make some extra space. 2, like I don't know, but I don't know how many of you guys in this live chat were even at that live video I did last night on my Facebook. But to me, it was fun. I saw a friend of mine, Shaun Clark. He does that every once in a while on his Facebook too. I have a question about photo ops at conventions. Do you get 8x10s or digital pictures? Well, that I'm not 100% sure, because I only ever got one photo op in my life that I paid for at a convention. And that was only because it was like a once in a lifetime thing to me. I'm like, fuck it. I already took a plane to get to this place for this convention to meet said person. And other than that, I never really pay for photo ops except for that one time when it comes to going to San Jose to go to the San Jose, whatever it was, Comic-Con or Silicon Valley Comic-Con. And it was Christina Ricci's first convention appearance at the time. And I was like, this may be her first and only, but she has done some after. But that was the only person I ever paid for a photo op with. And they do have, I believe, when I remember, they have that 8x10. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it. Oh shit. Like I don't even have it up. Like I said, I don't even have it up, but it's about this size. Like this is the one when I met Christina Ricci. Like I never even really did anything with it yet. I just sort of kept it here and just kind of kept it in my where my Blu-rays are and things. And yeah, you can get that, and I also got a digital version of it too. But other than that, when it comes to other photo ops and stuff, that's the only one I ever got. I think it's cool because it was Christina Ricci, but there's some people that pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars, if not even more, to take a picture like this with a shitty fuck background. You know what I mean? It's just like, what? I don't know. But still, I'm still grateful that I was able to meet her and stuff because she was always somebody I always really liked growing up. You know, because I think she's in and around my age, and I always liked her from like, you know, Casper, Now and Then, fucking all sorts of shit. Someone says, "How did she smell?" She smelled like pecans. I don't know. I'm not sitting there smelling people. I'm not that much of a fucking creep. Have a good B-day, bro. Well, thanks, John. It's not my birthday, but okay. Let me see here. That shirt was cool. Oh, they're talking about the one in the picture. You look like a couple. Like, well, thank you. But yes, you should make that pic into a shirt. There's a person out there. There's actually two guys, two artists, that did make that into a shirt, and I have a shirt of that in my closet right now. But I don't wear it because it's like if I wear it, it's gonna get dirty. Then I'm gonna wash it. Then it's gonna look all weird. I want to keep it kind of pristine. But like I do have a picture. I do have this picture on a black shirt like this. But like it's actually done nice. It's like done nicely, and I have one. And so are these other artists that made it. I have the same picture on a T-shirt. But like the artist that put it on a shirt sent it to me and shit. Was Christina Ricci your favorite to meet? Well, she was the one who how when you're a kid or younger or teenager or whatever, you used to have those magazines and like tear them off and like put pictures up on your wall as a kid. Like my sister had Hanson and Jonathan Taylor Thomas, Andrew Keegan and shit on her wall from these like Teen Bop magazines. Back then, I used to have like fucking Christina Ricci and like Jennifer Love Hewitt and shit on mine. Not all over the place like my sister, but like a couple. Are you trying to sell any steel books? Yes, I do have I have like a box of old DVD steel books. If anyone's interested, people please private message me on my Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, and maybe we can work something out. Someone says, rude. What do you mean, rude? What did I miss? Can you please give a shout out to Tizlit Zips? I don't even know how to say that. I saw Shaun Weiss on the thumbnail, and I don't know why. Well, I was talking about my thoughts on him, and hopefully he can better himself and stuff, because I know he's been in and out of rehab throughout the different years when it comes to like alcohol addiction and drug addiction. And I talked about my thoughts on this towards the beginning of this live stream, along with Kobe Bryant and my thoughts on how TMZ did his family kind of dirty and things like that. Remember when the guy hit the fish on the table when you were being babysat as a kid? Yeah, I remember that. Holy shit. But who the hell are you? Who did I talk about the story before in the live show or something, or in a video somewhere? That shit was freaky. Are you that fucking guy? Any update on Donkey Lips? Michael Ray Bauer seems to be doing okay. I may be seeing him tomorrow when I'm down in Burbank, because that's, I believe, his new place is in and around Burbank area. And hopefully I can go and meet him up and see how he's doing and talk to him in person and stuff. I mean, I talk to him on the phone every once in a while and stuff. But I'm hoping to go meet him and see his new place tomorrow. I know it's a studio apartment, so it's nowhere near like the size of his house, the house that he had. But I just hope he can, like I said, hopefully it lifts his spirits and he can, move forward and progress in his life in the in a positive way. I'm here for him, dude. Like I'm going through my own shit too, but I'll always be there for my friends and shit. You told the fish story in your most disturbing movie video. Okay, yeah, no, I know I've probably talked about that before. But for a second, just when I saw like your comment, I'm like, wait a minute, is this the old babysitter that's like creeping in these, creeping in the videos and shit? Favorite fast food joint? It used to be Taco Bell when I was just like eating anything and everything and not giving a fuck what I was putting in my mouth. Taco Bell used to be like my go-to. How many movies do you think I have in all? I don't know. People ask me that question all the time. Way too many to count. And sometimes I sell some and trade some in, and like who knows, dude? I don't even know how many exactly there are. Still a shit ton though. How you feel about the Konya virus? I don't know what that is. What you're talking about with that? Do I have a song of the? No, I don't have Song of the South on a DVD or VHS or anything. I think I could have bought it once or twice, like bootleg wise at conventions, but I never did because I'm not really big on buying bootlegs anymore. You know, like when it comes to like convention DVDs and shit. How much are you selling that Green Ranger Dragon Dagger for, brother? Well, I'm not. I don't want to sell it. I have it, up here, up on the shelf up on top. I'm keeping that one, but I just recently sold my Green and White Ranger Legacy communicator on my eBay store. Link is in the description box to my eBay store for you guys that are watching right now. But if you guys want to, help support the channel, all the money that I make off of selling these different items on my eBay store is all going to help, towards the move and, like just upcoming bills and rent and all that kind of shit. But yeah, like I said, the link to that is in the description box, along with my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And also, the link to the original Out and About movie is down there right now. Yo, fuck with the little boobies. I don't know what's going on there. Do you know the friend Bray Wyatt? No, I know. I don't really watch a lot of wrestling unless I get like random DVDs or Blu-rays, of them every once in a while. Like I don't really keep up with the wrestling anymore these days. Do I play video games or just? Yeah, I used to play video games a lot when they were older games, like older systems like Sega, Super Nintendo. But yeah, I don't really play the new shit. Does Kududer eat gushers? He could. I doubt it though, because the calories would be kind of fucking crazy. Can you speak Spanish? Sí. Is that good enough? Was that good enough? Sí es poquito? Little bit poquito? El pipi caca? What happened to Shaun Weiss, man? He seems like he got into some drugs and stuff again, and this time he's in jail for burglary, man. And that's, I don't know, man. Like how, I know drugs can make people do crazy shit, but like breaking into other people's houses and trying to rob people and shit, that's next level kind of shit. Have you ever seen Gary Busey's greatest performance? Where does Gary Busey's greatest performance? My favorite's fucking Rookie of the Year right off the bat. That's the movie that's right off the top of my head. And I also got to meet and talk to Gary Busey for a few minutes once at this premiere I went to this past year. There's no video of it, or there's no like video interview with him or anything, but I do have a picture of him up on my Instagram and stuff. Me and him. If I knew he was gonna be there, I would have brought like a baseball and my Rookie of the Year DVD for him to sign. But I didn't even know he was gonna be there. Surviving the game with Ice-T. People just naming random stuff. I've never seen that before. Is Shaun Weiss swap meet searcher? Is Shaun Weiss swap meet searcher? That I can positively say no. Rookie of the Year. Yeah, Rookie of the Year is the shit. Are you going to watch the Super Bowl? No, I'm not going to be watching the Super Bowl. I know it's like this Sunday, right? If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, no, I'm going to be in Burbank doing trying to shoot some videos this weekend for you guys, for the YouTube channel and stuff. I may be going. I like I said, I may be hanging out or meeting up with my friend Michael Ray Bauer tomorrow, and on Saturday. I'm gonna be doing a new video with my buddy Aaron and stuff like that. And he's like, Brendan, dude, we should go get our palms read or go see like a tarot card reader and shit like that. So we may be doing some weird creepy video or something like that this coming up Saturday or this coming up weekend or something if everything works out all right. So getting our futures told, kind of shit. How did the auction go? It actually went pretty well. I talked about this too in the live show so far, but the auction last night on my Facebook page, I think it went pretty well. Like a majority of the people came through with the actual payments for the items. 3 people that won, I messaged and I haven't heard back from them yet. So I don't know what's going on with those. There was like a person that that won the Flash seasons 1 through 5, and the autograph copy of the Children of the Corn 3, which is signed by Daniel Cherney, who's actually the main kid from Children of the Corn. It's an autographed VHS copy of that, and the Blu-rays of seasons 1 through 5 of the Flash and that VHS right there went for $115. But like, I'm just hoping the person does make with the payment. That's what happens. Hopefully I don't get duped on that. But I'm also waiting on the payment for the person that bid on this CD I had of Friday the 13th, the final chapter, and it also comes with a part 5, A New Beginning soundtrack right here. It has 2 CDs in it, signed by Harry Manfredini, the composer of the Friday the 13th franchise. That sold up on there for $25. Like I said, I'm still waiting to hear back from the person that was doing the bidding on that on there. And there's like another little DVD lot of stuff that waiting to see if the person will come through on in the long run. Is Gary Busey in the movie Silver Bullet? That I don't remember, Fluffy. I'm not sure if he is or not. Is he, guys? Is Gary Busey in there? Why do you think Shaun turned to meth? Shaun Weiss? I don't know, man. Like, who knows? No one who really knows why anybody would turn to drugs I know why, to make themselves feel better and things in the long run, because like stuff in their mind and in their life may not be going the way they want. So they turn to different things to make themselves feel better, but in the long run, it really fucks them up. You know what I mean? It's like the same thing with my food addiction. I have issues. I have problems, but I know for a fucking fact that I'm never going to turn to drugs in my life when it comes to stuff, especially since I saw the way my dad died and how slow it was, and like his from the way he would be being like a regular dude, and then towards the end how fucking frail he was. When it came to shit, like we had to back when my dad was slowly dying, from all the heavy drug use he did over the years, and even up till the end of his life. Towards the end of his life, it was just mostly marijuana and stuff, which is not really that big of an issue. But like, he did do other shit, but towards the last handful of years of my dad's life, whenever he would leave when he would have to go out for like a doctor's appointment or go somewhere, because towards the end of his life, he never really got up. He never really did a whole lot of anything, going anywhere wise. And then he got to this point where his legs didn't work really. So like, whenever we would go somewhere, we lived on a second floor of an apartment building, and I would have to like lift him up and take him down the stairs, or hold him and like get him up the fucking flight of stairs to get to our apartment and stuff. And it got really bad, towards the end. There was even this one time my dad towards the end didn't give a fuck about life. Okay, he didn't give a shit, about himself really. And there was this one time that fucking freaked me the fuck out. Okay, this is like something that kind of probably mentally is always gonna be mentally scarring to me, and fucking always fucked with me. There was this time I was working at Blockbuster Video, okay, and I had to go to work. Like, I had to be at work by 12 in the afternoon or whatever it was, and I was sleeping on the couch in the living room that night, and I got woken up by the fire alarm, the smoke alarm going off in our fucking apartment. And, I thought it was like like a malfunction or something like that. And I was like, what the fuck? And I look up and I see fucking smoke, in the living room, like surrounding me and shit. And I was just like, what the fuck? Hold on. And I got up. Sorry. It feels like they're smoking here now, but it's not. But I got up and I followed to where the smoke was, and it was in my dad's fucking room. My dad was fucking kind of cracked out on his like sleeping in his bed with a fucking cigarette lit, because he always smoking cigarettes. He was so high, he was just kind of like this, you know what I mean? This like that, like this, and there's fucking smoke coming coming from his fucking bed. You know what I mean? Like he's just kind of. I'm like, Dad, what the fuck? Dad, what the fuck? And he was just like, huh? Yeah, huh? Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, like he was fucking not lucid. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And his bed was on fire because I guess a cigarette fucking, was on his bed so fucking long because he was just kind of fucking like this and everything. And like there was like this big fucking hole in his fucking bed. And like, I was on fucking fire. And I'm like, holy shit. And there was like, I was like, wait, what the fuck? Good fucking morning, everybody. And then like, I got some water, I put it out and shit. He laid down in his bed like fucking nothing happened. And I was just like, what the hell is going on here? And my mom was off working and my sister was, doing her own shit. And I was just like, what a thing to wake fucking up to. And my dad just didn't give a fuck, or he didn't even know where the fuck he was really at because he was so high or so fucked up on whatever the hell he was doing, even though he couldn't really walk or go anywhere. So like if that happened, he would have been stuck in his fucking room because he couldn't like, stand up and like fucking get anywhere his fucking self. And like, there's like a big fucking burn mark on the floor, a big fucking hole, like pretty much like this fucking big in his fucking bed that was like from like a cigarette burn. I was just like, Jesus fucking Christ. And that's just one story of something that, that happened, towards the end of his life and shit. And there was multiple times that I was, that when we were living at this apartment before his mobility completely stopped, there was times where, he would, like I would wake up or be in the the living room or whatever the fuck. And he would come, walking out of his room to go to the kitchen for whatever. Keep in mind, he's always kind of out of it, kind of in his own little world and shit, okay? Yes, I have lymphedema in my legs. My legs are always bigger than normal. Fuck everybody if you're talking shit. But like, there's these times I would walk into, I would hear my dad come out of his room. And then, okay, after a while, I thought he probably went back to his room. I didn't hear him walk away. And there was these times I walked into the kitchen and I'm like, whoa, shit, he's just in there, but he's kind of just like this. Like he looks like he's good. He looks like he's falling, but he's just kind of just doing, or just fucking like I don't know how the fuck he wouldn't be falling. I'm like, Dad, what are you doing? Dad, what are you doing? What's going on here? And like he would be like that forever. And I couldn't fucking do anything. Like, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? Hello, wake the fuck up. Like, he was not really asleep. He wasn't really awake. But, like, he was, like, really fucking on whatever the hell he was on. And then every once in a while, he'd be like, oh, yeah, okay. He would break out of whatever the fuck, he was doing. And it was just really really weird. It was, like, I don't know exactly what the hell was going on. Thanks, I got sexy legs. Thanks for your nice comments. I do have a problem, but okay. Thanks for that shit. But yeah, that's just some stuff that happened with my dad when he was slowly dying on us. So was that him sick on pain meds when he? Well, I think he used to go to the I forgot, he was on methadone for a while and a lot of other fucking drugs too. Like these people, I think he got hooked on these medications that these doctors kept giving him. It was fucking weird. His mom retiring. I bet you she really wishes she could, but she's not. How will you celebrate when you get 50K? I don't know. I don't know how I would celebrate. If you're talking about subscribers, I'm not sure. I appreciate you telling us a personal story. I try to be as transparent to you guys as possible. Like I'm never gonna give out like my address or big personal shit. Like fucking where address or like where I'll be working at if I do get a new when I get a new job somewhere or whatever, because that's not a smart thing to do. But yeah, like I said, when it comes to the job stuff, I looked for in this area where we're going to be supposedly moving to. Because like I said, tomorrow, our family is going to this place with an inspector to see if there's anything weird going on at said place before everything goes through. I guess like I never really had to do this shit before, but Uh, yeah, but like I looked up and tried to apply for a couple of the movie theaters that are out there in the area where we're supposedly going to go to, and I talked to these some of the people that I call the numbers and shit. And they're like, we're not really looking for anybody right now, but you can put in an application. So like I'm kind of in the middle of that, but yeah, there's also a couple of like 99 cent, a lot of 99-cent stores and shit out there, like Dollar Generals and 99-cent stores and stuff like that I'm gonna try to apply for too, sometime this weekend. And just like other places that maybe when I go out there again, I'm gonna see if I can go out there tomorrow with them before I go to Burbank, and see and actually like try to pay attention on what's around and maybe other places I may be able to get apply to out there, because I want to be as close to home as possible. So like if the family car is not there, I can easily get there myself. If you know what I'm trying to say. Would you fight Cool Duder on a pay-per-view? No, but can we move on from that whole like Cool Duder stuff? Like I love Cool Duder, but like we're on a little bit of talking terms now. But there's no need to keep bringing that shit up. How about a movie theater, dude? I talked about that. There's 2 or 3 of them up in this area where I'm going to be going to most likely, and I talked to all 3 of them. They're not looking for anybody, at least at this moment. Thanks for all the hoarding up videos. No, thank you for checking them out. I'm not gonna lie. In the next couple of ones that I'm gonna be doing, I may or may not be buying stuff because I need to try to save as much money as possible to help towards the move and stuff. But I'm still gonna be filming them. And people go, why would you be filming them and going up, hoarding up and shit? For some people that just like to bitch in comments. One, I love going out there just to see what comes out. It's something that I've always done, even back in the VHS days. I would go out there to see what the fuck new ones come out, and just that's just like a thing, like a fucking a tradition, like a fucking shit I do every Tuesday anyway. And filming and doing it videos it's fun too, and it does make a little bit of money. So why would I not do it? You know what I mean? Like YouTube wise, ad wise, and all that. I love your channel, man. You deserve a lot more subscribers. Well, thank you for the kind words, sir. Someone says Cool Duder sucks. Next other person says people need to quit hating on Cool Duder. Well, thing is, even when Shaun does live videos or even other videos, they talk shit about me on his shit. So it's a back and forth thing. I think it's like the same people that talk shit about him in these comments are the same people that say Shaun's an asshole, like whatever the fuck. It's like a back and forth thing. People are weird. People that really obsess like over people that they never met in person is to me some super sad shit. You know what I mean? Like I get liking somebody that you watch online or like a person, like whatever. I understand that. But people that really obsess and that like really pick apart little tiny, fucking idiosyncrasies of people that they've never met in person or really know is fucking nuts. You know what I mean? Why do people care about Kobe? He was rich, didn't care about us. Or look. People are people. It's sad when anybody dies. Okay? That I know when he died, yes, he got a lot of coverage because he's a famous person. The only thing I don't like about when a famous fuck it, I don't want to get into it. Make it happen, bro. I know that. I don't know what you mean by that. I think you both are cool, and I think there is just too many trolls. Well, I don't get that many fucking trolls. I mean, they're out there. But it's just I don't want. It's just it gets kind of weird. I know it's the internet and that's what happens, but people are just some weird. People can say some weird shit sometimes. Someone says I'm still waiting for my package. What package are you talking about, my man? If you bought something from me off eBay or whatever, message me through there, my man. Most likely I put in I send people the fucking, tracking numbers and stuff. Any plans to watch Sonic the Hedgehog? I'm down to see it. I don't have the highest hopes for the new Sonic the Hedgehog movie, but my nephew Ethan really likes, watching the different Sonic games and different videos on his little iPad all the time. So like I kind of want to go to the theater with him to watch it. But I don't know if he'll sit there and watch it or not. You know what I mean? Like, or like have his attention span will be like, I want to leave, or I want to bounce around, or something like that. I want to go with him, but I just don't know if it'll be worth it if you actually sit through it or not. Shaun just made a video talking of smack about you. Okay, cool. I'll check it out later then. You into anime? Never really watched any anime, so I can't say if I like it or don't like it. Blog Blockbuster in Oregon. Dude, I would love to go out there to make a video out there to see how it is out, and that'd be cool. That'd be cool. You talk about Shaun Weiss. Yeah, I talked about him already a couple times during this live stream. Favorite porn star? To be honest, I don't really know a lot of names, and the names I do know, it's kind of sad because they're fucking all dudes. Like, I don't really know a lot of female porn stars, really. Like, I know Ron Jeremy because, my dad did a couple of porns with him, I guess, back in the fucking late 80s, early 90s. I never watched them. Don't even know the titles of them. But that, and, I did a movie with Ron Jeremy once or twice, like low-budget bullshit ones. And I know there's him. There's a person that a couple of my friends bring up every once in a while, like when we're like joking around. Lexington Steele. Like porn star women. Like I know Jenna Jameson because she was on Howard Stern a lot, or a couple times, or at least he talked about her a handful of times back in the day. And then because I think there was this one time where I think it's Jenna Jameson when Howard Stern was she was on there talking about how she like had her cooter or her no parts downstairs like reconstructed, and she had a piece of her hoochie coochie shaved off, and she like was auctioning off her pussy lips on online somewhere, and I think that's what it was. And there's her, and I don't know, man. Like, I really don't know their names. You know what I mean? Like, I just sort of watch, every once in a while, I'll look at some videos and go, and then go to sleep. If you had a chance to meet Shaun Weiss again to sign your Heavyweights Blu-ray, would I do it? Well, yeah, I guess, but I would really like to just talk to him and see, like, how he's doing. Two, what could people, what could I do or anybody else can do to help him get better? Move out of this whole, drug use and alcohol abuse stuff. Why am I moving? I talked about this a couple times in different live shows. They're raising the rent at this apartment that we're at, or townhome that we're at right now, to $3,000 a month. And if we, if this move goes through, each of us, me, my mom, my sister, and Alex, will all have to pay like $150 less a month to live, instead of whatever, the $825 or whatever the fuck rent we're paying now. And then, like I said, now in a month, next month or whatever the fuck it is, it's gonna be jacked up to about just over $3,000 a month just to live here. Do I like watching paranormal videos like oh my gosh TV or more? No, I don't really watch a lot of paranormal stuff. Like on YouTube or anything like that. I used to watch. I watch Luna's ones every once in a while, or when she did do them. And I watched a lot of, like, when it comes to paranormal stuff, I like the TV show at one point. It's most likely fake as fuck, but it was called Paranormal State on A&E. That was kind of entertaining back in the day. I used to watch Ghost Hunters a little bit, not a whole lot, but I watched Ghost Hunters at some points. Why aren't you selling more to CD Trader? Well, I don't make videos every time I go over to those places. I make videos every once in a while, but I don't make a video every single time I have a box or two that I take over there. Christina Ricci turns 40 in 2 weeks. Okay. And she also has a kid and family and everything, for you guys that don't know. Do you believe in ghosts? I don't know, to be honest, because like there's times when I was like in cemeteries and doing certain things, like videos with Luna, and shit felt weird. Like I haven't never seen anything, so I can't really say anything, but this shit felt weird. Do I believe in them? Don't know. I believe in what I see, so I can't really say anything. Am I still acting? I'm down. I'm down to do some projects when it comes to acting wise. I'm not the greatest actor on the planet. I'm never gonna say, hey, I'm the best. I should win fucking awards. God damn it. I'm not that kind of person. I just like to do certain projects, have fun. Doing said stuff. Do I have a new Jay and Silent Bob reboot? Yes, I do. I have it on a Blu-ray. I got got it from Lionsgate. Talked about it a couple of weeks ago in my hoarding up review portion of the videos that I do. Of course they exist. Robert says ghosts. Of course ghosts exist. You should do voice acting. Do I have that? Do I have a good enough voice for voice acting? No. Someone says, do I have CDs for sale that is not on your eBay page? Well, I have a handful of a lot of fucking soundtrack CDs and other CDs that I have to look through and see if I'll put up on my eBay store. But I'm also thinking of maybe posting up some pictures of said stuff I have for sale before I put up on eBay. Maybe I'll post on a picture on my Facebook. Make sure you guys follow me on Facebook, okay? Because I may be posting up pictures on my Instagram stories or on my Instagram or on my Facebook page, and putting out a price. And if anybody jumps on them and pays for them, I may do it like that without getting hit with the fucking eBay fee. I already get hit with PayPal fees anyway, but if you sell something on eBay, you get hit with an eBay fee and you get hit with a PayPal fee because PayPal's connected to eBay, and so you get hit with two fucking fees. So I may just try to maybe in the next couple of days put up a couple of I'll take a couple of pictures of some of stuff I can sell on my Facebook page and or Instagram, and I'll put a price on it, and if anybody jumps on it, I'll just go from there and not have to deal with the eBay fee. Is that a good idea? Do you guys think? Do you think that's a good idea? What is my employment status? Fucking nothing right now, to be honest. But I am looking in the area that we're supposedly moving to, but I just want to wait until everything's concrete. That okay, we're moving here, so I know what exactly I'm fucking doing. But tomorrow, like I said, we have an inspector and our family going to this place, and they're going to be walking around and make sure everything's on the up and up, and nothing's fucked up or it doesn't have a big rat problem or that kind of shit is what's going on tomorrow. And after that, I guess I'll find out if there's a moving date. Said whatever. Are you and Tommy Fenton still friends? Yeah, man. Tommy NC 2010. Me and him are still homies. We talk to each other on Facebook every once in a while. Am I going to watch the new Conjuring? I'm down. I always like the Conjuring ones. Well, some of the newer ones are not the greatest, like fucking La Llorona and shit. But whatever. I'm doing a film and wondered, would you do a cameo? Well, maybe, dude. Hit me up on my social media and stuff, and maybe we can get to talking about it. Get to talking about it. Any spots still around where you live where it's possible to hunt VHS tapes? People sell those things for crazy amounts of money here. Well, there's not really a lot of VHS for sale out in the area I'm at. There's Goodwills that have sporadic ones like Titanic and shit, but there's never really any super rare VHS wise stuff that I see in the thrift stores out here. You should be roommates with Michael. Well, Michael already has his bachelor pad, and I'm sticking with my family's sticking together, doing what we're doing. You should learn to play the drums and put a picture of Chauncey's face on the drums. Okay, man. Jesus Christ. Can we move on from this fucking cool duder stuff? Why am I moving? They're raising the rent here. I talked about that and everything multiple times. Thoughts on coming to New York? Dude, I'm down, dude. I'm down to come to New York one day. You know what I mean? Fuck. It'd be kind of cool because that's where my dad was born and raised at. And I always kind of wanted to go down there. Not just because of that, because it's I want to go to Times Square to see what that looks like. Touristy shit, because I'm a nerd that way. But what is the next movie you are going to watch in theaters? I don't know. I was thinking about going to go see that Gretel and Hansel movie. I want to say Hansel and Gretel, but it's just called Hansel. It's called Gretel and Hansel, I believe. It doesn't look the greatest. I was thinking about seeing it tonight, but I'm doing this live show instead, and everything like that. But yeah, let me see. Got a message on my phone here. Give me 1 second. Is it Aaron or Scotty? So I've been live on here for 1 hour so far. If you guys are watching this live show right now, please give it a thumbs up. We have 277 of you guys in this live stream right now. Please give this video a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get up to 200 of them. 200 thumbs up. It's my friend Scotty, the photographer friend of mine. Oh, okay. No, he just sent me a picture. Oh yeah. All right. Is it a gingerbread? Is it a gingerbread house? I don't know what you mean. Is it a gingerbread? Oh, you mean where we're moving to, a gingerbread house? That's funny. How are you going to move all your movies? It's gonna be a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I tried to do that live auction last night on my Facebook page to help raise some money so I can, like, help get like storage containers and moving supply, moving kind of boxes and all that kind of shit. And I'm just trying to take things day by day, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I'm just trying to do. Anything I can to try to make an extra buck, as I don't have a fucking job at the moment, and just trying to do what I can do. Like I said, to keep moving forward day by day. What do you think about Fast and the Furious 9 trailer coming out tomorrow? I'm not gonna lie, don't really care. Like, they're fun movies to watch, but I don't get hyped for them anymore. This other person with another cool doodle comment. Goodbye. Shaun Weiss was also on Freaks and Geeks. Yeah, he was on, like, I believe, like a couple episode arc and stuff. What movies do you wish made a sequel? What movies do I wish made a sequel? Fucking Heavyweights. A movie that Shaun Weiss was in. That would have been damn cool if they made it like a sequel, or like a little like trilogy of that shit, or like that would have been cool. How did it go with the dating app? Well, that went nowhere. Like, it was kind of fun to do it, like, sign up for it for video wise when it comes to what the fuck site was it called? Not Tinder. Definitely wasn't Grindr, but what the fuck was it called again? I don't know if it's still on my phone here. Let me look at it. Is it still on here? Because, like, my friend Shaun, not Cool Duder, but Shaun signed me up for like some sort of dating app, but I haven't done anything with it. Oh, I don't even think I have it on here anymore. It's not even on here anymore. Was it Chatterbait? No, it wasn't Chatterbait. Chatterbait's something else. What am I fucking looking at right now? What is this? I got a notification from PayPal right here on my phone. Give me a second. What is this? Okay, it looks like somebody bought a DVD from me off my eBay store. Link to my eBay store is in the description box of this video. Someone just bought a DVD from me right there. Thank you, whoever that was. What was the person's name? I don't know if I want to name it on here, because I don't know. I can't really say. I don't know. But someone just bought a DVD from me of this. No, it's not right over here. Shit. But yeah, cool. I was just checking there because I got like an email. You want to get married or have kids, bro? Well, maybe maybe one day I'll get married, but I doubt it, because like, who the fuck wants to be with this? But like, I have no problem with kids. I like hanging out with my niece and nephew all the time. Hey, what movies are you in so I can watch? Well, there are a lot of bad ones. Not all of them are complete horseshit, though. There's a one called Blood Brothers that's out on, I believe, on Amazon right now, along with An Hour to Kill. That's on Amazon Prime as well right now. Well, Blood Brothers, I don't know if it's on Amazon Prime, but there's An Hour to Kill, Blood Brothers, Chillerama that I'm in for a quick second, but you have to like really pause it to like see us and stuff, see me and the homie Shaun in there. But like when it comes to the Chillerama though, like that was fucking like a really cool like experience. You know what I mean? Like, especially like I said, being a big person at the time and always kind of like just sort of sitting in your movie room, sitting in a dark fucking dark room, kind of like this right now, and just like watching movies all the time and like just obsessing about movies, to like being on a set of one with a director that you actually know and fucking kind of admire and think is fucking cool, Adam Rifkin and stuff. And I always liked his movies like The Chase, and stuff. And like it was just fucking cool. And to be there with Lynn Shay, Shaun, and myself, it was fucking rad. Even though like if you blink, you'll miss us in it. But it was just really cool, to have been a part of that. And wait, is Shaun in the room right now? I don't know if that's the real cool dude. It says, "Hi, baby, Brenda. Hi, baby, Brendan. I miss you." Well, I don't know if that's him. I don't know. Is that the real Shaun in the room, guys? The real cool duder? I doubt it though. But who knows? Where things have happened. Cool duder went missing yesterday. Anybody with these cool duder comments? I'm gonna start slowly blocking you guys. If you guys are gonna keep up with this stuff. Hey, Wet Movie, got any Godzilla DVDs I could buy? Not really. Like I have this Godzilla DVD box set up there, but like I don't know if I'm willing to sell it or not. It's like a complete kind of box set sort of thing. Job before date. No, I know. A Wet Movie, got any Godzilla, blah blah. So that do you go about getting movie sets to review? How do I go about getting movie sets to review? Now I just get emails and I request something or don't request something, kind of thing, from the different PR companies that I work with. If that's your question. It's kind of hard. I don't know how to really explain how to get on board with getting the screeners or movies from the PR companies or movie companies. But the thing is, you have to have a online, base or a following online before anybody just sends you anything, kind of thing. Like I was doing videos for like more than half a decade before I even found out about something like that. And if you want to start off, try to go to these different people, the smaller studios like Vinegar Syndrome or Mill Creek. Go to their websites, and there's always emails somewhere on those websites. Just email them, tell them what you do, link them to your website or YouTube page or whatever it is that you do, and they may or may not get back to you. You know what I mean? That's the easiest thing I can say if you're trying to get, like screeners and stuff when it comes to different movies. That's it. Like I hit up Mill Creek a long time ago, and from there, one person told me this, another person told me that, and then it was kind of like a snowball effect when it comes to different PR people and how they go about handling different movies and stuff to send out for review purposes and stuff. No one that gets these physical media discs, before they come out and stuff, ever gets paid. At least on my end, I never got a fucking dime. All I ever got was the discs that I get to keep, but just to showcase and talk about in a video. But I never got paid for any of the stuff, or things I had to talk. They sent me to talk about and stuff, which I wish they did, but I don't think they ever do that. Are you and Gabriel still friends? Yes. I just don't really know where he's at or what's really going on with him. You know what I mean? Hey Shaun, look, cool dude, if that's really you in this chat right now, message me on your Instagram. Send me a voice message on your Instagram right now, because that's where we have this, the communication up right now, the small window of communication. So if that is really you, hit me up on Instagram right now, and if I don't hear from you in the next minute, I'm blocking this account. It's me, baby, Brendan. I already unblocked you. Let's go out together. I miss you. So okay, that's not really him. Goodbye. Shaun wouldn't be fucking saying that shit. That's not cool, duder, man. Someone says Trump 2020. When it comes to politics, I don't really get into that. I don't really care enough to even follow that shit. You know what I mean? Like anybody that always wonders, Brendan, what are your stances on politics, or what are your stances on Trump or this or that? I can care fucking less. You know what I mean? I have more stuff going on in my life, in my world, in my fucking mind, in my fucking family, then I need to give a fuck about the politics, the rich people, the 2%ers of the fucking world that have so much fucking money, and just because they have the money, they have fucking power to do and say whatever the fuck. I can give a fat fuck, about these people. You know what I mean? Like Donald Trump can come knocking on my fucking door right now, come walking into this fucking live stream, and I would not give two fucks. You know what I mean? Like, Barack Obama. I mean, Barack Obama seems to be a cooler-ish person. Like a chiller person to maybe talk to. But at the same time, I don't give a fuck about I don't follow his politics. I don't follow what he does. Stuff like that. I just sort of see pictures and see him on Ellen or whatever the fuck. But like, they can come walking in right now, either of them, and I wouldn't be like, holy shit. I would probably be holy shit a little bit, but like I wouldn't give a fuck, if they were I don't give a shit. I'm not a big politic person. Is Dogma out of print? I believe the DVD and Blu-ray of Dogma is out of print. Even Kevin Smith has talked about that before, and on his YouTube channel, I think at one point, or something like that. Are you still friends with Johnny Vlogs? I haven't seen him in a long time, or even talked to him really. I hope I'm still friends with him, but we don't really keep up to date with one another really. Like we maybe talk and see each other occasionally, but I haven't really seen or heard from him in a while, to be honest. Would you ever wear a cowboy boots? No, because I don't think I would ever wear any shoes that, because like I said, I have lymphedema in my legs and shit. Sometimes my legs are bigger, sometimes they're a little bit smaller, but they've always been kind of fucking chunky. But it always has to do with different fluid retention in my legs and shit. So cowboy boots, or even shoes with a higher back, I can never do, because it's always like rubbing against my shit. Nobody is buying them. Wait. Yeah, all the scalpers upped the price on Dogma on Amazon. No one's buying them, someone says. Okay. Well, that I didn't, I knew it was out of print and stuff, but like, I don't even know how much it's really going for or anything. I have the Blu-ray in my collection because I'm a big Kevin Smith fan. I bought the Blu-ray when it came out, and I think I may have, the old Criterion DVD maybe downstairs, but I don't remember. What is my weight? I haven't weighed myself in a while, and don't know if I want to, especially right now with all the different shit that's going on in my life, the depression, the fucking, just every fucking thing. I don't want to do that and then put myself in a deeper fucking hole mentally than I already am in now. You know what I mean? But I am trying my best when it comes to this stuff, but I'm definitely probably not doing the greatest, but whatever the fuck. I don't know what to even say or do when it comes to that. Price went down on eBay. You're talking about for Dogma? About 25 before shipping. Okay, if we're still talking about Dogma, yeah. Your videos with Cinestalker are awesome. Well, thank you, Eric, man. I always love doing some stuff with Danny. Me and him getting some crazy shit sometimes. There's videos me and him did in San Diego that I think went down in fucking history. You know what I mean? There's ones that, like, there's one video that we did together that starts off with me getting licked by a homeless lady. You know what I mean? Like Danny pays her $5 and she licks the shit out of my, or kisses me or licks the side of my face or whatever the fuck it was, and then it transitions into this stripper in the same video. Like right after I got licked, it transitions into these two strippers walking down the street with us, inviting us to a strip club, and then we go to the strip club, and then we go to this. It was kind of crazy. There's a lot of weird shit that me and Danny got into. Are you going to move? I'm not moving to Burbank. I'm not. It doesn't seem like Burbank's gonna happen. It's kind of too expensive for our family. Are you going to put Out and About 2 on YouTube? Yes. Out and About 2, the movie, will be on YouTube sooner or later in the next month or two. But I'm trying to see if we can get the first one, the first Out and About movie, to 100,000 views. We're at 91,000 views right now. 91,000 views. So there's a link for it in the description box of this video right now, to the original Out and About movie. So go down there, click on it, give it a view, hit the thumbs up, drop a comment on there right now saying you saw me talk about it on this live stream, and I'll respond to you a little bit later on tonight and everything like that. To see if we can share it around on Facebook, Instagram, and stuff, and see if we can get more people's eyes on it. So as soon as it gets to 100, if it gets to 100,000 views before the next month or so, I'll just upload the fucking part 2 on YouTube, man. I bet this dude is hung like a motherfucking donkey. Hey, what is your favorite movie you ever acted in? And can I stream your movies online somewhere? Well, there's one movie I know for sure you can go on Amazon Prime to watch. It's called An Hour to Kill, and it's a movie I helped make, or I filmed and edited the segment that I star in with Gabriel, called Massacre. But it's a movie called An Hour to Kill. It's a horror movie anthology that's on there. Just type in An Hour to Kill on Amazon Prime. You can watch it right now for free, I believe. Steven said, "Laugh out loud." Were you a good student in school? I don't think so. I don't think I was a bad one. Like, I don't think I was just like causing problems just to cause problems or anything. But like, I always struggled along. So I was always in special ed, and I always had reading and spelling problems. Always, even to this day, I struggle with it. Even though when it comes to YouTube and doing online stuff, since I started having doing an online presence like Facebook, Instagram, even fucking MySpace. I think I've come a long way when it comes to that, especially if you knew me back then and to now, and how I'm even able to do a fucking live show and at least semi, read some of the comments that are here now and not sound like a complete and utter fucking moron. You'll be surprised at how I was, back in the day in school. Brendan, do you wear skinny jeans? Fuck no. Do you meet Did you meet Adam Green while filming Chillerama? No, but I met Adam Green at Dark Delicacies and interviewed him once or twice. Interviewed him for this YouTube channel. If you guys ever go back in there, go back on my YouTube channel. Someone says call Alex Leba. He might be at work. I don't know. I don't want to just call him because he does have a job right now. Are you still friends with the Trauma people? Yeah, man. I'm still friends with them. Did you ever play sports in school? Not really. Like, I was forced to do shit like during PE and stuff, but I was not really a big sports person. We got the fluffy gamer, man. The fluffy gamer's up in the room right now. Always got into trouble for farting in class. Of course you fucking did. You Taco Bell eating motherfucker. Jesus Christ. But yeah. But Fluffy man, I love you, bro. Hopefully me and you can like hang out sometime soon. That'd be kind of cool. Fuck around again. Because it was fun the last time. I went up to San Diego. We just pretty much spent most of our time in a fucking 7-Eleven, but that was still cool, nonetheless. But man, how you been, man? You out there doing your lifting stuff? What is your favorite day? What's your favorite day ever? You mean like favorite day of the week? Probably Tuesday, because that's when the new movies come out. But my favorite day ever. Dude, I would say like when it says my favorite day ever of recent, that stands out to me, that like I got like really happy, but like I really got like super emotional, but in a happy way, was when I got invited to go to the Good Burger pop-up shop in Hollywood as press to cover the event that was going on there, and I had no idea exactly what was happening. Okay, my friend '90s fucking told me about this, and she was on this press list, and she told me about it, and then I was able to get on the press list, and all I knew is that Kel Mitchell was going to be there doing interviews with the different press outlets and just talking about the pop-up shop and stuff, and I'm like, okay, but then I went there, he was there, I got to interview him, walk around the place for a few minutes, talk to him about Good Burger and his days on Nickelodeon or whatever, and that was fucking cool because I've met him a handful of times throughout the years. Kel Mitchell, from Kenan and Kel and stuff. And because that was probably one of the most what the fuck kind of days to me. And right after that, because there was only press people and him and the Good Burger pop up, and then like the guy that was running that event, came up to me in '90s and said, "Hey, come back in about an hour and a half or so. We're gonna have this other event going on. We'd love for you guys to be here." And then we came back. And fucking the new cast of all that was here, and then people like Mark Summers were showing up. Lori Beth Denberg from fucking all that and Vital Information fucking showed up, and I was just like, holy shit! I heard, and Nick Cannon was there, but I didn't know he was there until afterwards when I saw people posting up pictures and shit. Because there was just crowds of people everywhere in there, but it was all Nickelodeon producers, actors, fucking all this shit that was going on in there, but in a Good Burger. You know what I mean? Like there was like all that fucking, place where you can take a picture in front of all that wall. Like they were serving good burgers and good shakes and shit. I was just like, holy shit. You know what I mean? Like I was just getting very like fucking emotionally. I was like emotionally drained and like kind of crying a little bit because like the fucking kid in me was just like, what is going on right now? I'm in a Good Burger with fucking Kel Mitchell, Lori Beth Denberg, a lot of the cast members from all that and different Nickelodeon shows, like I said, like Mark Summers and shit. I was just like, oh my God. Like the kid in me was just like, this, I would have never have dreamed this ever fucking happening. You know what I mean? So like that was probably one of the most coolest days of recent that I can remember. But I've met Lori Beth Denberg again recently, and she's just really super fucking cool. Let me see here. Is Keenan SJW? What the fuck? I don't know what that means. Rest in peace, Gabe. Gabe's not dead, at least as of right now, or anything like that. Yeah, Fluffy says, "Yep, I'm working." What's your Instagram? My Instagram. There's a link to it in the description box of this video, along with my Facebook and Twitter. If you guys want to follow me on there, so you guys know what I'm up to. You know, if I'm not on here doing this stuff right now. But yeah, just to let you guys know, I do, like I said, have my eBay store linked into the description box too. So if anybody that buys a DVD or Blu-ray or whatever it is I'm selling on there, it all goes to help me with packing supplies and moving stuff, because I'm gonna have to be getting out of here within the next month and a half or so, as what my family is telling me right now. And I'm just trying to be able to make rent and bills and shit. So if anybody would like to help me out with that, I have a link to that down below to my eBay store and everything. Dark Delicacies on fire. I got it. Used to love that store. What do you mean Dark Delicacies is on fire? Are some of the crew from Out and About movie were your classmates? Were some of the Out and About movie? Well, me and Gabriel went to elementary school together. Towards the last year of elementary school, then we moved into junior high school, and then when we went to high school, we got separated because we moved. One of us moved and had to go to different schools and shit. And then years after high school, we got back together and started hanging out again. He's not even acknowledging Gabe. I talked about Gabe multiple times in this live show, Paul. Did Gabe actually pass away? No, Gabe didn't pass away. Okay, guys, people are saying some fucked up weird shit now, dude. Come on. I wish I had more friends in this fucking chat right now that knew how to moderate this stuff, because some of the like shit with this comments about Gabe and fucking Cool Looter is fucking getting kind of ridiculous right now. Do you have Return to Nukem High Part 2, Volume 2? No, I don't have that one on Blu-ray yet. Please move to Texas. Well, I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Have you ever been to Tower Records store? And if so, do you miss that store? Yeah, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Tower Records was a lot of fun to go to, and I wish I can still go there for like videos and stuff to like get captured on video like I do for my movie hunting stuff. But it always, was one of those places that was over fucking priced. You know what I mean? Like something that you can buy at, say, something at Tower Records would be like $35 on new release day. But if you went to Best Buy, that said item would be $25. But if you went to Target, it would be $20. Like fucking, Tower Records always had that fucking price hike, on their shit from what I always remembered. But I always loved the vibe of the place. You know what I mean? Like they always had good, cool music playing, cool listening stations where if you want to like buy a certain CD at the time, you can hear some of the songs on there. So you would like put this on like, press track number 1, 2, or 3 on like the top CDs of the week or whatever, and you got to hear their shit. That was really kind of a cool thing that Tower Records did. When they were around and everything. That they had 3 Tower Records out here where I live, or in the vicinity of where I live. There was one on Topanga Canyon, that's obviously no longer there, and there was 2 of them in Hollywood. One was Tower Records on Sunset, and right across the street was Tower Video. So Tower Records was all about music and records and shit, and then Tower Video was just all about movie rentals, DVDs, fucking VHS, Blu-rays, or whatever the fuck. And that was really cool. You're good with kids. I'm betting you'll be good at watching kids part-time or on the side. Uh, a side for swearing a lot. No, I know. I have that problem, but cooler was found today. Good. Bye. Brendan, you were you the YouTuber that saw Hulk Hogan at the Tower Records back in the day? Yeah, that was. I met him briefly. Like I said, he was just like I was a kid then. My dad took me and my sister to go to this Tower Records event on Sunset, and he was doing a signing because he had this new CD, or the CD came out called Hulk Hogan and the Wrestling Boot Traveling Band, and it was like a CD/cassette tape at the time or whatever. You bought it, you got in line, you got your shit signed, he'll sign your shit, you get to meet him or whatever. And I ended up bringing on over. I don't know if you can see it up there or not, but I have a VHS of Mr. Nanny up there, signed by Hulk Hogan, like right here where my finger is, signed by Hulk Hogan or Terry Bollea or whatever you want to call him. But that's fucking dope to me. Hook me up with your sister. Hook me up with your sister. Love hearing you mention your dad, man. Love your stories. Well, thank you, man. Like I just like talking about shit because maybe it'll help me mentally by letting the shit that's stored inside me out a little bit. What is the most valuable DVD or Blu-ray I own? That I'm not sure because I get things randomly all the time, and I also have, like I said, signed objects in my collection. Like I looked up, recently, like how much I recently met, like I said, Nicolas Cage, and he signed my Face Off Blu-ray and my Con Air Blu-ray I have, and I looked up online, and it looks like his autograph goes for like $200 to $350, if not even more, and shit. And I have like different autograph stuff in my collection. I haven't looked up like how much stuff goes for that much. Like only on certain things, like Nicolas Cage, I'm like, what the fuck does that really go for? I don't know how much of they're actually selling for those prices, but that's just what the asking prices are for stuff like that. But I'm just like, holy shit, that's fucking nuts. Like I have an Angela Lansbury one, up there. It's pretty cool. But I don't think I'm ever gonna part with that shit. But I do have 2 Nicolas Cage autographs. If anybody has a real serious offer for something like that, hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter if you have a serious offer for an autograph. 90s Kids Forever. Hey, Brendan, sweetie, I miss you hanging out with you. Let's hang out again. Oh, Jesus. See, that was just a lot of weird trolls in this room right now. My God. Jacob the Carpetbagger, how are you doing tonight, man? Hey, Jacob, I don't know if this is the real you or not, but I didn't even, if this is the real you, I didn't even know you watched the channel, man. Well, keep up your good work, bro. If that is really you, Jacob. I saw that video with Angela Lansbury. Yeah, dude, that was cool. I didn't get to do an interview with her or anything like that, but I did help her get off, help her, get off the stage because I got kind of lumped into this crowd of people after I got my autograph and I was walking away. I got lumped into this people and there's a whole horde of people trying to get to her, and I was trying to get the fuck out. And then as she was leaving, I was trying to get the fuck out myself, and she was coming down the stairs. She's like, "Sweetie, can I use your arm for a minute?" And I helped her out, and we walked out of the back door or whatever. And I got a picture with her as we were doing it, and that was it. But she was kind. She was like, "Thank you so much for assisting me and stuff." I'm like, "Okay, thank you." What does your Nicolas Cage autograph look like? It looks like just like a big M. He just kind of, if you look up his autograph, he just kind of scribbles an M on his shit. If you look up his autographs online. Rex Manning Day. When is Rex Manning Day? Is that today? I forgot what date is Rex Manning Day. I forgot the date from Empire Records. I'm trying to remember, but I can't remember off the top of my head. If you need a mod, this is Larry from the auction. I can help. Oh, hey man, how you doing, man? I only really put people I met in person, like Fluffy, or people I know you from last night, but only people I know, I really know in person as mods and stuff. Please move to South Dakota. Okay. I meant, what did he sign of yours? He signed my Face Off Blu-ray and my Con Air Blu-ray. The Face Off one I'm most likely going to keep because the autograph came out really good. The Con Air one, the autograph's there, but like just the color of the pen and it's there, but it's not like as pronounced as the Face Off one. So that I'll probably be able to part with maybe if the price is right for the Con Air one, the Con Air Blu-ray. When do you usually go to bed? I don't know, whenever the fuck I want, son. People thirsty to get any power and ban. Tell us more about your dad. The Ron Jeremy has me intrigued. Well, there's not really much I can say about my dad and Ron Jeremy other than like they worked together on some adult films. Like back, I guess, in the day when adult films were actually films. You know what I mean? Like they were shot on film and they had storylines and shit. Because I believe now porns are just straight fucking, like, or like, here's an interview with a girl. Okay, now suck my dick. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure, I'm sure that's how porns are now. But like back then, there was like special effects on some of them. Like all sorts of different shit. Move to Alaska. I'm good. But like other than that, like stories with like my dad and Ron Jeremy, that's all I have. Like I don't really know anything else. Like I've met Ron Jeremy and did stuff with him a handful of times, but the way after his stroke or his whatever he had, heart attack or whatever it was, like he doesn't really remember me, you know what I mean, or anything like that. So it's kind of a weird thing. He knows me through my friend Dante now, the comic, but that's other than that, that's it. Yeah, that big fan of you and Cinestalker. Hey, thanks, Jacob, man. Cinestalker is the fucking homie. I'm really hoping Cinestalker maybe starts doing doing live shows. He's always talked about doing it. But like, he just needs one day just to go, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna do a live stream and see how it goes. So like if he does do one, guys, and you see him live, please support my homeboy Danny. Like encourage him to, say some positive shit in his comments, maybe to get him to start, doing them more often and stuff. So he has something fun to do. Because these live streams are kind of a fun way to interact with you guys, because I may not like respond to a fuck ton of comments in the videos I do. But I do these ones to try to interact with you guys as much as I can. Please talk about you becoming a hoarder. Well, it all started, back in the VHS days. You know what I mean? Like my dad, got me turned on to movies, got me loving movies because I found out that he was in some of them, some really low budget bullshit ones, kind of like the bullshit I do now, movie wise, like the movie stuff I'm in. Like Shock 'Em Dead. And like other like movies like SOS, Titanic, like little bit parts and little bullshit kind of movies. And one day I was going to his house because every other weekend I would go to his house because that's how it was with my mom and dad. They split up, and then every couple of weekends I would go sleep at his house during the weekend and shit like that, whatever. And then we would go to Blockbuster Video or video stores to rent movies. And one day I got one or two movies I wanted to get. He got some of the shit he got. We went home. He's like, "Hey, son, let's watch this one." And I was watching it, and it was like titties and blood. I'm like, "What the fuck? She's showing me this?" I'm like a little kid. But then, bam, one scene or two, he comes popping up on. I'm like, "Holy shit, you're in a movie, Dad!" And that's what kind of got me into loving movies even more. You know what I mean? To like wanting to fucking watch movies, collect movies. So my dad had a big collection of VHS tapes and shit back in the day at his place, at his pad. And I was like, you know what? This is fucking cool. I want to have this kind of shit. And then, voila, I wish 90s Kids was in more of your videos. Well, 90s Kids forever moved to Miami, so I don't see us doing videos anytime soon. Does your family hate your movie collection? My mom, I don't think so, but my sister most likely does. But what the fuck, dude? People have their own shit that they like, Just like she likes fucking and making kids. I like collecting movies and watching movies. B, why don't you do exploring places anymore? Hope one time you explore Danny and Fluffy. Oh, so explore with Danny and Fluffy? I mean, I do exploring shit. There's a video I'm gonna be uploading tomorrow of me and Aaron going DVD Blu-ray hunting, but in the fucking ghetto parts of downtown LA. Expect that video up tomorrow. I actually haven't edited the motherfucker yet. I have to do that as soon as I, end this live stream, whenever the fuck that may be, and stuff. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, there's the new. Hopefully there's a new video that I'll be posting up tomorrow. Like first we went to this place called what's it called? There's like this. It's a nice. First we went to this nice movie theater in downtown LA that just opened up called what the fuck is it called again? The I forgot the name of that the new I forgot about the name of it now. But then we went to some real ghetto places in downtown LA. That was just like holy shit. I mean BDW porn. I like barbecue porn. He says okay. Did 90s move away at least include your sister in more of your videos? My sister was never really a big part of the channel to begin with. She doesn't. I mean, she doesn't hate that I do this or anything like that. I think she thinks it's cool, but she's not a real big on-camera person. You know what I mean? She doesn't really do a lot of on-camera stuff. Someone says, "I'll give you 10 grand for everything in your collection." Well, no, I probably need a little bit more than that because I have a lot of like really cool like autographed memorabilia stuff and videos to prove that I got them signed by people or met said people that signed said stuff. Have you talked about Clavon Carlos to Asta yet? Well, there's nothing really to talk about. I don't know what to say. They're cool people. They're my friends. They're dope. I only met them once, but I talked to them sporadically throughout the years. Please move to Fiji. Well, good luck on that one. 10K is a good deal, someone says. Well, who knows, man? We'll see. Maybe one day. Have you ever watched gay porn? I may have clicked on one just to see what would happen. But, protein's protein is all I can say. But yeah, guys, I've been live for about an hour and 35 minutes right now. I appreciate you guys watching that, who is still in this live chat right now. But if you guys are, hit that thumbs up button, man. Hit that thumbs up button. See, I want to know that how you guys are doing. How you guys doing this Friday evening right now? You guys all just getting back from school, work, or what have you? Worst film you have ever seen? Maybe movie 43. That movie sucked balls. Any plans to come back to Las Vegas? Well, one day, man. Maybe one day. There was some. My friend Danny was talking about, and maybe having like a trip with some other friends of his, going to Vegas, and he may hit me up if it happens. But I don't know what's really going on with that. What you think about Chandler Christian? I don't know who that is. It's Thursday. Is it Thursday? It is Thursday. See, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing right now. What day it is, who I am, what's going on in the world today. Jesus Christ, it is Thursday. Fuck is wrong with me? Yeah, because I tried to go live on fucking Friday, Friday afternoons or whatever, and I'm like, is it Friday? I'm a fucking idiot. Sorry. I know tomorrow's Friday because that's when I'm gonna edit and upload that new movie hunting video in the ghetto that I made with my buddy Aaron. You better take that $10,000. Your collection isn't worth $5K. Well, thanks for your nice words, sir. Did you think about that junkie? Jesus Christ, dude. Why do people gotta be so fucking like disrespectful and fucking mean, dude? Jesus Christ. What is the funniest movie you have ever seen? The funniest movie? I don't know, dude. There's a lot of movies that I watch that can make me laugh. You know what I mean? Like there's one I watched again recently that I've always loved. It's it's a lower budget. It's a more of a smaller film that not a lot of people talk about, but it's called Three Strikes, starring Brian Hooks. I ended up watching that again recently, and I fucking laughed my ass off on that one. But like I don't know. I don't think it's the funniest movie I've ever seen. But maybe Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, because that's some funny shit, dude. You know what I mean? How tall are you? Just about 6 foot, or around 6'1", or whatever the fuck it is. Have you ever been to Toronto? No, I have not. Mommy watches this show. Okay. Harold and Kumar was always funny. Harold and Kumar movies were pretty cool. Go to White Castle and shit. How many inches? About 2 inches from the ground. How hard is it to find specific movies in your large collection? It's fairly simple, in my opinion. But there's certain times, like certain ones that are in the closet, I have to like fucking, move them around and shit like that. Or certain ones that I put in fucking boxes in the fucking garage and stuff. Enjoy poo poo. Someone says, "Do I enjoy poo poo?" Who doesn't enjoy a good fat dookie every once in a while? It's taking a big fat. Ugh. Bro, ignore the morons. They want you to be mad and light them up. That's all right. I don't give a fuck, dude. People on YouTube always there's always gonna be someone talking shit. Fat Beach, dude. I was actually watching that one last night, dude. Fat Beach. Like I watched Three Strikes, then I watched Fat Beach the other just right here. Look. What? Bam! Right next to my TV, Fat Beach. You know what I mean? This is one of the ones I popped in like last night and I watched. It's definitely not as great as I remembered it being, from when I first watched it back when. But it still has some great fucking dialogue in it. It's a lot like it's a lot more lower budget than I remembered. Rewatching it now, but I still enjoy it, dude. Brian Hooks is fucking amazing. And what's this? I forgot this little other guy's name, like Jeremy Huggy Hopkins or something. He was fucking amazing. These guys are funny. Like Coolio's on the cover, but he's only really in it for like 2 seconds. But like Fat Beach was the shit. And this was one of my this one and Deep Blue Sea were two of the very first DVDs I ever bought in my collection. Like the day I went out and got my first DVD player. Was it DVD? Yeah, DVD player. Deep Blue Sea was the new release movie of the week at that time. And one other movie that I bought that same day I got my first DVD player was Fat Beach, and that same little lot of movies. So like this one, there's only two I can remember. Is this one and Deep Blue Sea were the first two DVDs that I grabbed at Best Buy the first time I ever got a DVD player. Fat Beach is on Blu-ray. Is it? I don't think it's on Blu-ray. If it is, I'd never seen it out and about. Deep Blue Sea was good shark movie. I like that one too. I have it on Blu-ray now though. It used to be an old DVD snapper case, but I upgraded to the Blu-ray one. How many VHS do I still have? I think I have like 2 boxes full of them down in the garage. So ignore the trolls. I'll try, man. I'll try, Jacob. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to go to the 2-hour mark on this live stream right now. But if anyone's interested in helping out the channel, I have a link to my eBay store in the description box. I will be adding most likely more items on there shortly. Probably some like movie soundtracks, some CDs, and a couple of other movie stuff on there. I also have my PayPal link in the description box also, and I do have some DVD and Blu-ray bundles going on. If anybody wants to get 4 mystery DVDs from me for $20, that includes shipping if you guys live in the United States, and 4 mystery Blu-rays from my collection, that's $30. That includes shipping if you live in the United States. Just make sure when you go to my PayPal link in the description box, put your full name and address, and I'll get these mystery bundles out to you. And like I said, it'll help me out when it comes to this whole moving situation that I'm in, and plus you'll get something in return and everything. Like I have all these fucking, from all the sales and different things I've been doing with the bundles and my eBay store. Like I have an abundance of these, bubble mailers and shit. I have even more of them, on the side of my computer table right now, because I'm just trying to make, ends meet, or make a little bit of extra, scratch to help myself. One, pay my part of the rent, some bills and shit like that, and just kind of, move forward and try to just make it so I get to that the next place that we're going to. You know what I mean? But that's all. If you guys want to support the channel, there's links to all that stuff in the description box down below. Do you have any of the Wet Movie Crew shirts? No, I don't. But I believe there's a link underneath my videos. So like a Teespring account, if you buy a shirt, I get like 2% of what they sell for or something. I don't know how exactly it works. But there's a Wet Movie 1 Crew shirt that's like usually underneath my videos. But I think I only ever sold like maybe 4 shirts. But it's not a big profitable thing, at least on my end of the YouTube world. Congrats on almost 50K. Well, thank you, man. Thank you. Okay, Brendan, I'm going to nice chatting with you. Okay, man. Have a good night, Jacob. I don't know if this is the real Jacob the Carpetbagger or not, but if it is you, Jacob, hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter so I know it's you. Please move to the Republic. No, I'm good. Sell some on eBay. No, I do have some. I've been selling a lot of stuff on eBay over the last little while. Do you have Krypton season 1 on Blu-ray. I think I sold that. I think I have season 1 on my eBay store right now, or season 2 on my eBay store right now. If anybody's interested. Fake Jacob. Was that fake Jacob the carpetbagger? Everyone else good. Okay, later, Jacob. I don't know if that's really you or not. Have you ever been on a plane to other states before? Is that what you're trying to say? I don't think so. No, I think I've been to New York once when I was like a baby, but I don't, of course, don't remember because I was a fucking baby. Did Larry Cohen pass away? Yes, he did. Larry Cohen was the director of course, The Stuff and everything. I have this that like I got signed, by Larry Cohen a month or two before he passed away. He also signed my Stuff Blu-ray. This is like autographed by him, and it's like I believe it's like he said at the time it was a screen used prop from The Stuff right here. Really kind of a cool little item. Of course, there's nothing in it. It's empty as fuck. But like it's just kind of a cool collector's piece, that I have in my collection right now. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Did I just get a message? What is this? Did you ever watch The Dukes of Hazzard? No, not really. Never really. I can't say I hate it. Can't say I loved it. Just never really tried to watch it. Where's Gabe? I don't know. Fucking tell me, man. Do I have Batman Blu-rays? And do you have any Batman Blu-rays? No, not as of now. I do have them all on 4K in my collection over here. Dude, this stuff is legendary. Dude, I know it's a fun little movie, isn't it? Who is your favorite movie director? That's a hard one. There's a lot of great ones. There's Quentin Tarantino and I like Kevin Smith, but like director-wise, like actual masterpiece kind of movies, but Kevin Smith, I do like his stuff a lot. But I gotta say, fucking John Hughes, man. That's my shit. His movies are the shit. Fucking Breakfast Club, 16 Candles. Love all that shit. Do I have Killer Clowns from Outer Space on Blu-ray? That I don't think I do. I don't think I do on that one. Do you have any ETA on Out and About the Movie 2 on YouTube? Well, I talked about that a couple times during this live stream tonight. I'm hoping to try to get the original one to about 100,000 views before I upload the next one. So I'm going to be trying to upload the newest one on YouTube, the cut down version on YouTube in the next month or so. You know what I mean? Like if it's not within the next 30 to 35, 30 to 40 days from now. But I'm trying to see if we can bump it up, the views on the first one, because we're at 91,000 views, so it's about 9,000 views away from 100K on the first one. I have a link for the first Out and About movie in the description box. If you guys want to check it out, give it a view, drop a comment on it. The Breakfast Club is fantastic, dude. I'm also happy when the Criterion Collection picked it up and put out their own Blu-ray of it. That was cool as fuck. Have you ever seen your thoughts on movie Selena? Oh, dude, I love that movie Selena, man, starring Jennifer Lopez. I always dug it. I remember. Okay, I never really knew Selena. Okay, I never really followed her music really, but I knew of her back in the 90s when I was going to junior high, and then I believe I was at summer. I think it was summer school when I found out about her. Found out when she passed away, and everyone was talking about it and shit. I think I could be wrong, but then then the movie came out, and I was like, oh, that's who that is. You know what I mean? And then I found out about her through the movie. To be honest, Bully is a masterpiece. Oh, Bully. I remember that movie. Can you show us all your Blu-rays? That's never gonna happen. That's way too much to do. Have you, dude? I was thinking, should I do a room tour of this? One more room tour of this room before I move, just to document it and see how it looks now before everything gets boxed up and shit. Should I do another room tour video? If I should do it, I want to see the comments light up and just go yes in the comments right now. If you guys would like to see a new room tour video, you got yes, do a room tour. We only got 3 people that want to see a room tour of the 244 people that are in here. When are you moving? Well, we most likely have to be out of here by or is it January, March? Sometime in March, like before the middle of March or the end of March, something like that. It really depends on how the escrow goes at this place because we're going to this. Our family is going to this place tomorrow with an inspector, so he can go around and see if there's anything weird or going on, in certain places. You know what I mean? Whatever inspectors do when they go to places, and then after that, we'll move on. The family will move on from there and figure out what's going on and when the moving date is and shit like that. How long have you lived at the house you're at now, the townhome or apartment that we're at now? 6 years, 7 years at this one? Yes, room tour. Do you have seasons 1, 2, and 3 of Supergirl? I think I do on Blu-ray. I have them on Blu-ray, I believe. 1, 2, and 3 on Blu-ray. So if you want to give me an offer, hit me up on my social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links in the description box. Thumbs up, everyone. Yeah, guys, everyone hit that thumbs up button, man. If we can get up to 200 thumbs up before the 2-hour mark, I'll stay on this live stream. We're at 145 right now. We have 55 thumbs up away right now. So if you guys get up to 200 thumbs up, hit that like button, and I'll keep the stream going. If you guys are interested in what the hell I'm talking about or anything, hopefully you and Bauer move close to each other. Well, we'll see how that goes. But like, I'm hopefully gonna see him tomorrow, unless something doesn't work. Unless it doesn't work out right. How's the job search going? Just kind of waiting to see what the hell my family's doing and how this thing's gonna progress tomorrow when it comes to us going to the place and having the inspector go, and then I'm just trying to wait for like final dates. Like, okay, we're moving then. You know what I mean? We have to be moved in by then. Kind of thing before I move on. And I have jalapenos next to my on my computer table right here. Okay, look. Someone says I should deliver food for Grubhub, or people also say you should drive for Uber or Lyft. I don't have a fucking driver's license. I can't drive a car. I have a fucking phobia when it comes to that. I can possibly fucking do it. Okay? But one, I would never have enough money to afford a fucking car, let alone, fucking car payments and all that other shit. Or at least as of right now. What is up with the Wonder Years box set behind you? Oh, that one? Right here? I have multiple ones in my collection, but this one right here next to my finger is an autograph one by Danica McKellar, who played Winnie Cooper in the show. That's something I'm keeping in my collection. Have you ever watched Waking Life? I remember watching it once. It was kind of a trippy movie, though. I can't really remember a lot of it. I just remember like the visuals were fucking trippy as fuck. Someone says just steal one. Bikes are more. You can sign the DVDs if someone buys them. I can. If you talking about my eBay store, what are we talking about? If I can sign them, my autograph ain't worth shit. I'm just a fucking cringy YouTuber, guys. Come to Kansas. I will buy your ticket. Is that a convention or something? I hate how they cheated out on the packaging for the Wonder Years Complete Series locker set. Are you talking about the fucking actual locker, where it's like made of metal or whatever the fuck it is? It's fine. It's not the greatest thing put together, but fuck it. We got the show on DVD. How cool is that? Do I collect Funko Pops? Not really. No, I have one, but I don't even know what the fuck it is anymore. It's a Slimer one that my friend Jose got me. We have a handful of ones downstairs, like my sister's kids, my niece and nephew have down there that they fuck around with. But if you guys, like I said, if we can get up to 200 thumbs up before the 2-hour mark, I'll stay on this live stream. We're at 162 right now, and we have about 6 minutes left before the 2-hour mark. If you guys want me to stay on longer, hit that thumbs up button, man, and share this video around. Have you ever watched the Animatrix? I tried. Or you said ever watch it high? I don't really get high, really. But I watched it, and I never really was a big fan of the Animatrix, to be 100% honest with you. You should sell all your movies and start collecting steelbooks eventually. Well, why would I do that? Why the fuck would I do that? You watched Twin Peaks? No, I never really tried to watch it, to be honest. I think I Actually, I did try to watch it, the original series, back in the day, but always had a hard time, getting into the first couple episodes. So I sort of always gave up on it. But I can't say it's bad or good. I just fucking David Lynch's stuff is always kind of either really fucking hard to get into, or you have to be in the right fucking mindset or right mood to want to keep on going with it. I like Star Trek and the Wraith, the Wrath of Khan. I never really was a big Star Trek guy. I was more of a Star Wars dude. Even with Star Wars, I loved it. I love the franchise for the most part. Some of the newer ones are not the greatest. I love the franchise, but like I'm not like the geekiest guy that knows like all the fucking little characters' names. Like that that stormtrooper right there in the back corner of scene number 2 is fucking Boba Fett Jr. Like, I don't know all that shit. David Lynch made Double So Funny, huh? You should watch the movie. I saw the movie The Terrifier. It has some decent gore scenes in it, and they made a second one, and my friend of mine, Felicia Rose, is in it. Can't wait to see how that one turns out. It should be a lot of fun. Lynch is a great director. No, I know. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm saying I have a hard time getting into a lot of his, flicks. Do you remember the movie Sasquatch Gang? Nope. Do you watch Color of Color Out of Space? Yeah, I saw that one. I've seen that one before. I was at the premiere of that movie. That's how I met Nicolas Cage. Stop watching the pornos. Okay, why? They're fun. How long did I work at Blockbuster for? Someone said, 6, almost 7 years. Before they before they went under. No, I have never seen Daredevil on Netflix. Was it worth watching? Wait, is that David Lynch movie, the Requiem for a Dream? Is that David Lynch? Blu-ray addict? Because if it is, that's a great fucking movie. Depressing as fuck though. But is that a David Lynch one? Oh yeah. Oh, Krypton is a horror convention. Okay. Hey, dude, hit me up. Hit me up on my social media, man. I think I heard about that one when it comes to the horror con. That sounds cool. Yeah, definitely hit me up on my social media and stuff like that. I was a manager at Blockbuster in 1997. Oh shit. Well, you said laugh out loud. What's funny about that? Let's see here. You seen the Jesus Rolls trailer? No, I have not. I have not seen the Jesus Rolls trailer. And for the people that are in this live chat right now, can you guys tell me a program where what I have to do to be able to get on-screen stuff, so I can, like, if I'm looking online for stuff, I can like share my screen like on here. You know what I mean? Like if I want to like watch a trailer or like show a trailer to you guys and react to a trailer as I'm live, or like talk about a certain news article like Shaun Weiss and TMZ and Kobe Bryant and shit, and talk about my thoughts. Like how am I able to, or like what system do I have to like download? Because I have a Mac computer and stuff, and I just don't know what I would need to. Something called Streamlabs. But how does that work? Because I'm really kind of computer stupid. Like I'm lucky enough to be able to do what I'm doing here. So Screenlabs. Okay. Mulholland Drive was a film I always had a hard time getting through. Use Screenlabs OBS. Screenlabs OBS. Hold on. Where the fuck's my pen? I'm gonna write this fucking down when it comes to that Screenlabs, because if I don't write it down, I'm gonna fucking forget this shit. Streamlabs OBS. All right, I'm gonna look at Streamlabs OBS maybe a little bit later on tonight or something. Hopefully, I don't fucking forget like some asshole. But is it free? Is that a program that's free? Darren Aronofsky directed. What are we talking about now? I get confused. First Delete System 32. Wait, what is going on here? I'm having a hard time keeping up with some of this stuff right here. Fire Walk with Me and Wild Heart. Wild Heart, isn't that a Wild at Heart? Is that an Edward Furlong flick? If I'm not mistaken, I think that's an Edward Furlong flick. StreamYard. Is that another program that I can like use for the live streams and stuff? Oh no, okay. Requiem for a Dream was Darren Aronofsky. Okay. Sorry, I can't. Sometimes I can't keep shit in my mind on who did what and what did who. Brendan, do you miss your old house? You mean my old apartment? Not really. I miss the area that it was in, but not really the apartment itself. You should start making hip hop beats. Dragonheart with Sean Connery. I never really got into that Dragonheart one. That one to me was kind of in my opinion. But guys, we're at that 2-hour mark right now. If you guys have any last words that you guys would like to say, I think I'm gonna stop this stream right now, and I don't know, jerk off until I fall asleep. For all I know, I don't know. I don't really have anything fucking planned. Should I just stay on this live stream and just keep on going? I don't know. But yeah. But like I said, guys, links to my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter are all in the link in the description box down there, along with my eBay store. Make sure you guys follow me or like my eBay store so you can like see if I post new stuff. I think if you like favorite it or something, every time I upload or post something new on my eBay store, you can, see if it's something that you're interested in. That will really help me out when it comes to the time I'm in right now, when it comes to trying to, raise money to help, get stuff for like packing materials, like all that moving mumbo jumbo shit, because shit ain't free. And I'm just trying to, sell pieces of stuff from, my collection to help pay for stuff like that. I have a link for that down there. I also have a link to my PayPal in the description box also. I have those DVD and Blu-ray bundles going on. If anybody's down to get a mystery DVD bundle from me, $20 will get you 4 mystery DVDs from my collection. Make sure you guys put your full name and address in the notes on PayPal. And $30 will get you 4 mystery Blu-rays from my collection. You get, one, to help me out. 2, you'll get something cool, from my collection in return. You may like what you get, you may not like what you get, but it's just a little thing that I'm trying to do here. There's a lot of people that are digging what the bundles are from the messages I've gotten. But guys, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. Please give this video a thumbs up. Share my stuff around, with your family and friends if you guys do dig, what you see on my live shows right here. Do you want a mystery bundle from me? Do I want a mystery bundle from you? I don't know who you are, sir. But guys, thank you so much for watching, supporting, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for a new out and about video where me and my friend Aaron went to the ghetto parts of Los Angeles or downtown LA hunting for movies. Well, we went to one higher class place first, but then we went down to like the nitty gritty, what the fuck kind of places. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to start editing that video now, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Later, players.